Dodo was born out of a very simple idea, which is broken communication that the world is experiencing. Every company that I interacted with when we came up with the idea, or in my quest to understand global communication, I noticed they have broken communication. Every company use different set of tools to communicate, and I always wondered if these companies are using different tools to communicate, how are they getting the best of their information from these communications? I did a little bit of research, and I realized that every company has this problem. This really dawned on me and my team, and this became the bedrock on which we decided to embark on a mission to make sure that broken communication, or as we have coined the term, fragmented communication, has to be solved. My name is Kane Money. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Dodo.
My name is Shadrach Arthur. I serve as head of engineering at Dodo.
I'm Emmanuel Kwabnachem, senior engineer for mobile.
I'm Desmond Kofi, senior engineer for artificial intelligence at Dodo.
I am Bright Osena, lead business here at Dodo.
I'm Colleen Fafaketimefi, product designer at Dodo Technologies.
I'm Felix Asare. I'm the QA engineer at Dodo Technologies.
I guide the technical vision of the company and make sure all our products are seamlessly secure, reliable, and scalable. I also oversee that all our server architecture are being available, reliable for all internal responsibilities, and make sure that all our APIs are working seamlessly.
I am in charge of our AI systems and models that powers NIA, Omni, and all our automations at Dodo.
Here, I handle all user-centered and intuitive interfaces and experiences across Dodo's ecosystem.
At Dodo, I spearhead all Dodo mobile experiences, ensuring our applications are smooth, fast, and reliable across every device.
My role is to lead our commercial strategy, drive partnerships, enterprise adoption, and market expansion to position Dodo at the center of Africa's digital transformation.
I'm responsible for testing mobile and web applications across all platforms and products. I test the products to ensure scalable, reliable, and delivers smooth user experience.
I lead a team of bold, young, ambitious, and visionary people who are on a mission to solve the problem of fragmented communication. What I do is to steer the team into the right direction of executing our mission. I liaise more with our engineering team, our business team, liaise with our partners, liaise with our customers, in strategically making sure that we are growing Dodo from a small startup originally founded in Ghana, West Africa, to a global technology company that is at the core of communication and AI. There's a problem that we have to solve. And the problem that we have to solve is fragmented communication. Now, this is a huge global problem. Every company in this world, on this planet, has fragmented communication issues. Their communication is broken because currently, companies use different tools to handle different communication. And your companies have 3 forms of communication, every company in the world.
Most organizations today rely on multiple apps: email, Slack, WhatsApp, phone, and legacy tool to communicate. This fragmentation leads to lost or scattered messages. As a result, productivity suffers, mistakes occur, and decision making is delayed.
The first is internal, and the second is external, and the third in the public interactions. Currently, companies use different set of tools to handle this. So they use AIMS, they use Slack, they use WhatsApp to handle this. Different set of tools to handle their snacks from customer service partners. They use forms or WhatsApp API to handle this. So there are different data sets sitting it's all on this scale. That creates the fragmentation. So we behave don't stand there. Now this is a $1.2 trillion global problem. And we are embarking on this journey to build a technology that's solving problem for the world.
Across industries, every single day, businesses lose customers, money, and trust, not because their products are bad, but because communication is broken. Communication in most companies is scattered across too many tools: emails, WhatsApp groups, SMS platforms, call centers, internal chat apps, spreadsheets, ticketing systems, and social media pages. None of these systems communicate to each other, and none provide a unified view of what's happening within the business.
When you look at the fragmentation, right, the first thing that has to happen is that we have to unify all these communications. So for us to unify all this communication, we have to build communication tools. So how do we achieve that? We have to first build an internal communication tool. However, we can't build it like what has already been built or what already exists. We have to build it to be simple, easy to use, and something else we would have to learn to know how to use it. Companies are drowning in all sort of data that are sitting in different silos. We have decided to not let this happen. We have decided to not go like just ignore this huge global problem. That is why we have to embark on this journey and build a company that will attack this problem at scale and have the mission to build the technology that will single-handedly unify all company communication into a single intelligent platform. We have to own the entire tech stacks. So we have to invent things that don't exist already. We have to build everything from scratch. So we are not using any WhatsApp API and using any external and AI technologies API. Everything here from the AI models to the com tools to the voice, the video, everything we build by us collectively as a team, and we own the entire stack.
At Dodo, our engineering team is responsible for designing, developing, and maintaining the entire communication and AI infrastructure.
Dodo Workplace is designed for internal communication among employees.
NIA is a large language model built using the decoder architecture of the transformer.
There's a common misconception that a product designer's role is simply about making things look pretty. People think it's about picking the perfect shade of blue or deciding whether a button should be rounded.
First, we built Dodo Suite of communication products, that is Workplace, Widgets, Messenger, and Omni. There are a thorough test and validation for every layer of Dodo's communication and AI ecosystem.
We design the system as a set of model distributed services to ensure scalability, reliability, and fault tolerance. Messaging engines are built for low tendency delivery, supporting millions of concurrent users while maintaining message order.
To ensure maintainability and scalability as Workplace grows, we implemented clean architecture with feature-based modularization. Views handle user interfaces and presentation, controllers maintain business logic and application states, services perform domain-specific and platform infrastructure operations. APIs handle communication with backend services.
NIA can understand natural language with human-level intuition, generate coherent context awareness responses. assist with analysis, communication, writing, and problem solving. NIA forms the core intelligent layer of Dodo systems.
At Dodo, design is far more than decoration. It's the science of information architecture, user psychology, and operational efficiency. Design is the bridge between raw engineering logic and human experience. When the job is done well, you don't notice the design. You notice that your work just gets easier, faster, and more intuitive.
My work goes deep into validating how all components behave under real-world conditions. I had to design and execute comprehensive test suites that cover functional, regression, load, and API-level testing.
Our platform integrates AI model for automation, natural language processing, and workflow architecture. This model power features such as NIA, AI assistant, Omni, intelligence and analytics, and widgets, AI-driven web integrations.
No matter how advanced an AI model is, it only knows what it was trained on. To give near real-time business-specific intelligence, we built the Retriever Augmented Generation, the RAG system. Businesses upload their documents, manuals, policies, FAQs, product information, internal knowledge. We convert all this data into vector embeddings mathematical fingerprint stored inside a vector database. When a user asks NIA a question, NIA searches the vector database for the most relevant information. It retrieves the exact context needed. It combines it with its own reasoning. It provides precise, accurate, updated responses. This ensures NIA knows each business deeply, give accurate and tailored answers. Avoid hallucination, business-specific details.
Workplace support instant messaging, voice and video calls. Messaging is implemented with Socket IO, maintaining persistent WebSocket connections to deliver messages instantly across all devices. Voice and video calls are implemented with WebRTC for low latency, high quality streaming.
I hand to AI-driven features by evaluating model responses, workflow accuracy, latency budgets, and how NIA and Omni handle multi-step reasoning, context retention, and error recovery. I ensure that AI-generated actions integrates seamlessly with back-end services, third-party APIs, and internal automation systems.
All client-facing applications, workplace, messenger, mobile apps, and web apps interact with backend services via secure, scalable, RESTful, and socket APIs. We implemented load balancing, horizontal scaling, and microservices isolation to handle high volume of traffic efficiently, continuously integration and deployment pipelines, allow automated testing.
For push notifications and reliability, this was key. On iOS, VoIP push notifications via Apple PushKit allows calls to be received when the app is closed or the device is in low power mode. On Android, high priority notifications with a full screen call interface ensures reliability. Our service layer architecture includes management services for domain-specific operations like chat management service, which manages chat state, and call management services, which handles call logic, infrastructure services for core functionality, including socket service, API service, box service for local storage retrieve. For data persistence and offline support, we use Hive for lightweight, NoSQL storage of messages, profiles, and conversation lists.
We take complex technical and business requirements like multi-tenancy architecture, real-time AI data processing, or omni-channel communication, and translate them into the interfaces that anyone at all can use. no matter their technical background. It's all about reducing cognitive overload and eliminating friction and enabling users to accomplish tasks with confidence. The Dodo ecosystem is vast. We have the Dodo Workplace for internal communication within organizations, Dodo Messenger for external communications with customers and partners, Dodo Widget for seamless web integration, and Nia, our AI assistant.
If Nia is the brain, the RAG is the long-term memory. The agent service is Nia's ability to take action. Beyond understanding and answering questions, Nia also performs tasks. The agent service allows Nia to interact with business systems through secure tools and APIs. It can make calls, send messages, schedule meetings, coordinate tasks, trigger workflows, execute routine internal actions. This is the automation engine that turns Nia from AI that talks into AI that works.
The engineering focus on ensuring high availability, low tendency, scalability, and maintainability across all products, with fully automated testing and deployment pipelines.
Here at Dodo, we help organizations transition from fragmented communication systems to a fully unified infrastructure. This means understanding their operations, mapping their pain points, and deploying Dodo in a way that transforms how they communicate internally with customers and across departments.
In executing the mission of Dodo, we can't do this alone. We've identified that we need key partnerships to enable us scale the company and achieve our mission within the time frame we want to do it. One of the key partnerships that we created was a partnership to enable easy adoption of the products.
Our customers are organizations that deal with high volumes of communication, customer service requests, operations, and data businesses where speed, accuracy, and reliability matter. These include retail and FMGC companies, which includes major retail chains, supermarkets, distributors, supply companies that need real-time coordination between branches, warehouses, customer care, and logistics.
In Africa, internet is a big deal. Access to internet is a huge problem. For there to be mass adoption of the products, we need to eradicate or take off that barrier where people wouldn't need to have challenges in accessing the product through data. So we created a partnership with Africa's biggest telecommunications company, MTN. With this partnership, all the products are zero rated. And what that means is that you don't need data to use those services. And what this has done for us is has opened us to a new set of customers or target group or market that ordinarily, because of their inability to access data, would have been cut off using our services. And this was critical because we knew our market. We knew that in Africa, this is a key to enable us scale our adoption and scale our ability to get it on easily.
Insurers and brokerage firms that heavily rely on claims processing, customer service, onboarding workflows, and agent coordination. In the telecom sector, we also look at telcos that handle massive customer interactions, billing, support, network operations, and field teams. With government agencies, we look at ministries, municipal assemblies, public service offices, and state agencies that need structured communication, citizen engagement, and internal coordination.
When we do this, another partnership we also established and thought of was data sovereignty. How do we get all this data that we are collecting through our channels, Workplace, Widget, Messenger, and Omni? how do we get all of this retained locally? So our key goal was to get a local infrastructure partner who would understand the scale, the ambition, and the drive behind we solving this global problem, but have the capacity to enable us retain this data locally.
With health and education, we consider hospitals, clinics, universities, and schools managing appointments, staff communication, and workflow automation. Across all of these sectors, Dodo becomes the central nervous system for communication. Why should companies switch to Dodo? Their communication is oftentimes fragmented and is costing them customers, revenue, and efficiency. Dodo fixes this in 6 ways. 1. Unified communication. All calls, messaging, video, support, and workflow tools in one ecosystem. AI automations. Nia handles responses, workflows, routing, summarizes, and customer support. Real-time operations. Our teams will coordinate faster with meeting, messaging, tax, analytics, and omni. When it comes to scalability, our infrastructure is designed for millions of users, built for enterprises and governments. Local reliability. Our servers, support, and workflows are optimized for Africa's network conditions.
We've established an infrastructure partner with Orstek who have enabled us and empowered us to retain data locally here rather than having it in the Western world. Our AI technologies are built locally. Now, for us to have speed and easy access to scaling all infrastructure, we had a partner, Africa's largest data center provider, PAX. And this has been key, enable us deploy our workstations that train our models to enable us deliver AI services in our technologies. A key part of our business or key part of the problem we are solving is government. Now, we had a partner with Smart InfraCo that they had a backbone of government infrastructure and government data to enable us push all our government data directly into the AI systems. Now, these 4 key partnerships have given us the foundation, the fundamentals, and the ability to keep building on the core products that is driving the growth for the mission that we are executing. And this has been key. This has been strategic. This has been amazing in catapulting us from an idea to being a company used by multinational enterprises and people understanding this problem that we are keen on solving. And that is why these partnerships are very dear to us and they are very key to us.
At Dodo, our vision is to build a system capable of supporting millions of users in real time. We are developing the world's most intelligent AI-driven communication platform, designed to empower businesses, governments, and individuals across the continent.
At Dodo, we are creating fast, reliable, scalable mobile experiences that connect millions of users to our communication and AI ecosystem, enabling seamless collaboration and intelligent workflows anywhere and anytime.
At Dodo, we are building the AI backbone that transforms communication and decision-making, powering real-time insights, automation, and intelligence for businesses, governments, and institutions at scale.
At Dodo, we are creating seamless, intuitive interfaces across Workplace, Messenger, Nia, Omni, and widgets, turning complex workflows into simple, efficient experiences. Our design is scaling from individual users to large organizations, powering intelligent communication for businesses, governments, and of course, individuals.
Broken workflows, broken communication, and lack of insights and efficiency it is a lot of companies not really performing to the heights that they would ordinarily want to be. And that's a huge industry problem. Every company has this problem. So banks, insurance, like every company you would think of they face the same problem that we are trying to solve. And because the problem is that huge, we have built 4 tools: Workplace, Messenger, Widgets, Omni, to tackle these problems. And that is why this is key for every company in adopting the Dodo technologies and using all our tools that sync comms and AI in solving your problem of fragmented communication.
Dodo will unify communication, AI, and automation into a seamless, intelligent platform that connects people, teams, and systems in real time. It will enable faster messaging, smarter AI, workflow automation, and deep integrations, building a globally scalable, secure, and reliable communication and AI infrastructure.
For all of us here at Dodo, our single goal is to see Dodo become the global standard for communication across all industries. Built as a unified layer, it brings structure, speed, and intelligence to every interaction, whether for small businesses, multinational corporations, or government institutions. By scaling this platform, Dodo envisions a world where communication is seamless, AI enhanced, and indispensable in every organization, building an African-led innovation into a global communication infrastructure.
Dodo is evolving into a global scalable communication infrastructure and an AI powerhouse. At our core is communication and AI. We are building the most important communication AI company on the planet.
Dodo!